Hello friends, I am Olivia. And today we will learn about big data. Since we all use smartphones, but have you ever wondered how much data it generates in the form of texts, phone calls, emails, photos, videos, searches and music? Approximately 40 exabyte of data gets generated every month. This amount of data is quite a lot for traditional computing systems to handle, and this massive amount of data is what we term as big data. Let's have a look at the data generated per minute on the internet. Around 2.1 million snaps are shared on Snapchat, 3.8 million search queries are made on Google, 1 million people log on to Facebook, 4.5 million videos are watched on YouTube, 188 million emails are sent. That's a lot of data. We constantly generate a lot of data, for example by social media, public transport, and GPS. But it goes way beyond that. Daily we upload 55 million pictures, 340 million tweets, and 1 billion documents. In total, we produce 2.5 quintillion bytes a day. That's a lot of zeros. It became nearly impossible to handle this big data, and a storage unit processor combination was obviously not enough. So what was the solution? Multiple storage units and processors were undoubtedly the need of the hour. So how do you classify any data as big data? This is possible with the concept of 5V: volume, velocity, variety, veracity, and value. Let us understand this with an example from the healthcare industry. Hospitals and clinics across the world. They generate massive volumes of data. Around 2,345 exabyte of data are collected annually in the form of patient records and test results. This is the volume problem of big data. All this data is generated at a very high speed, which attributes to the velocity of big data. Variety refers to the various data types such as structured, semi-structured, and unstructured data. Examples include Excel records, log files, and X-ray images. Accuracy and trustworthiness of the generated data are termed as veracity. Analyzing all this data will benefit the medical sector by enabling faster disease detection, better treatment, and reduced cost. This is known as the value of big data. This concept was incorporated in the framework of Hadoop that could store and process vast amounts of any data efficiently. Since we call this big data, but what's more important is what you can do with it to process big data. You don't need huge computers to work with. The cloud and endless network of servers and powerful algorithms are more than enough to handle all the 5 problems of big data. This way they can analyze over 1 million pieces of data in a minute, and the result as well. For example, the video streaming website Netflix analyzed the big data of their viewers, like popular shows and watching patterns. This way they produced a successful series with the perfect combination of actors and directors and storylines. Right now the big data of traffic is being analyzed to develop a car that can drive completely accident-free all by itself. And in the future, we can even use the big data of DNA to determine the perfect treatment. This way curing genetic diseases like cancer would become much easier. And that's just the start. For businesses from startups and big giants like Facebook, IBM, eBay and Amazon, there are several applications of Hadoop like data warehousing, recommendation systems, fraud detection, and so on. Now that you have learned what big data is, so what do you think will be the most significant impact of big data in the future? Let us know in the comment box.